Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Madam Amalia. In this video, my team and I will be presenting about our information system prototype that is focused on enterprise collaboration system. On the bottom left of the page, there is our group members name. Me, Muhammad KHALIQ bin Muhammad Ashari, and my group members, Muhammad AMIR Qaiyum bin Suhaimi, Iskandar Zulkarnaen Putra bin Kamarul Azam, and Muhammad Fazani HAIKAL bin Farhan. Let's move on to the presentation. Introduction. The background of our prototype. Our prototype is focused on Enterprise Collaboration System, or also known as ECS. The main purpose of our team is to make an ECS prototype that can help improve ADM business. So, we came up with a software that helps employees to work among themselves better in their team and other teams easily to increase the productivity rate of ADM's company. For the tool parts, there are three tools that we use to help with the development of our prototype. The first one is Adobe XD. We primarily use this software in our early stage of development. It helps us create and design the layout of our prototype. The second tool is HTML IDE. There are two tools that we use in this part. I use Adobe Dreamweaver, while my other members use Visual Code Studio. This tool allows us to create the core of prototype by building a website using the HTML language. And the third tool is Bootstrap. Bootstrap helps us when we stumble into some error during our coding. It helps us simplify some difficult process. There are three reasons on why we choose this tool for our development. The first reason is because of how powerful the software is. It helps us create our desired prototype without causing any headache in the process. The second reason is because of the feature of the software. We use almost all of the features available on those software. And the last reason is how easy it is to work on those software. All of us have enough experience using this software in our previous assignment, so we are accustomed to them. Let's move on to the actual prototype.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad AMIR Qaiyum bin Suhaimi. Today our teams will present about our prototypes. This is our login page. For your information, we have doing two interface in our prototype. The first one is for workers interface, and the second one is for boss interface. So ID number for boss is number 1. So when I click number 1 and log in, we'll go to boss interface. When I put other than 1, like 4, 5, like that, like 2, we'll go to workers interface. So I will present about our workers interface first. So this is a workers interface, have their pictures, names, and have 4 hyperlinks in navigation bar. The first one is homepage, the second one is dashboard page, and the third one is calendar page, and the last one is report page. For homepage has notification and news. The function of notification, it is a place that workers will know their activities, get a message from boss, or commented by boss about their project. So like this. So if they want to know more details, they just click so they can have the details of the comments or their progress. So the next one is news. The function for news is if they will know about the current development of the company that have been sharing by the boss. So in this notification, have project A. It will show your project progress, so it will make more easy to workers to see their progress. Okay, the next one is the dashboard. Here is the place to the workers to see their job. The function of bar is to tell us what the progress for our project, like this. Okay, when we click the button, the workers can see more details about their project, like what is their task by downloading the files at here. Also, they can know their group member and their details, like the number phone, emails, by looking this table. The function we put details and the list of group member, it is because that will make them easy to share document or contact to each other because they already know their details. For submission status, It will make the workers understand what they should do to fix the file by looking the comment from boss, and they will know if their work is done or not by looking at the progress bar at here. So they can by having this table, the workers will know their group member is struggling or not by looking at the progress bar. So they can help each other to complete this project together. So like we can see, there has a different color in the table row. If this here it if the row is color red, it is mean that the boss need file urgently, like this. So if orange, like this is the informations. The boss will giving a time to submit a new file. For the yellow like this, the file is not urgent, so the workers have a time to submit it. If does not have color like this, it means that the workers already finished their works. For submission, we have three types of submission here. The first one is link, the second one is choosing file, and the last one is drag and drop files. So here is the button submits. Okay, the next one is calendar. For the calendar, the workers will know their activities for this month, so they can know when the meeting and project are started. The blue one is to this date, and the other color is their activities, the cyan color. So this is the other activity, their activity, like submission from project A, project B, meeting with the workers. Okay, for the report, it will be presented by Iskan for both interface, for workers and boss. So we go to boss interface here, Amriya. Like we can see, for homepage for boss interface has notification, news, and overview submissions here. So the function of notification for boss interface is it is a place that boss will get know his worker activity, like who have submitted the projects. So if boss want to know more detail, the boss just can click it like this. So here is details, who has submitted the files. So so the next one is news. News is the place that boss can post anything related with his company. So boss can write a caption and can choose file. If want to put an image and click post here, write a caption, choose a file and click a post to post it. The next one is overview submission project here. It makes the boss easier to see the progress for the project without to go to dashboard. If the boss want to see in more details, the boss can just click in these buttons, more details like this. So it'll go to the latest, will go to submission process, submission project A. For the next one is dashboard. Dashboard is the place that the boss will create a project and see the workers' progress. So that's all from me. I will pass to Fazani to present about submission project A here.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Farzani Haikal bin Farhan, student ID 520521200020.
I will present the boss UI. Alright. The first section is latest file. This section, when the worker or staff send their job, their file, it will appear here first. So the boss can view or download it. Once the boss click view or download, it will go to the archive file, the file that boss view or download it will come here. When it come here, boss can view or download it again. But boss can rate their work progress. Like if the work is 50%, boss can rate here and then give something like there is misspelling or something need to be changed. Boss can comment it here. So when if it is important, just click important. But if it's not urgent, click urgent. Just like that. Same to all. Boss can read their progress and then give comment. After done, give comment, click submit. So done. It will send to their worker. But if it is urgent, if the job is urgent, different case. The worker will get notification, the urgent work. So every urgent work, they must respond. If they not respond to the urgent message, they will give warning. The boss can give warning. So when boss submit the warning button here, the worker will get the notification and get warning like that. Here, if like Sabi Sali already 3 times does not respond to the urgent message. So just to show, this is the visual version of this table. When 1 time not respond, it will color green, 2 time color yellow, 3 time color red. Alright, that's all from me, I guess. Thank you.
So again, I am Muhammad Amir Qaiyum bin Suhaimi. I will continue presenting about our prototypes. Farzani just said that the boss give a warning message to a worker if they do not respond. So here is example warning message. Here, the workers interface, the workers will get this message, the warning message. So, okay, next, how is the process creating a new project? So the boss will click these buttons. The boss will fill up the form like the name of project, choose the image of the projects, name of the employee. So our system already have a details for each employee. So if the boss click the employee name, so it they have a email and the number phone on it. So the boss will choose a files and do a date. Choose a due date. Okay, then after that the boss will click confirms, and here is the details of the workers. So the boss will check one by one if the details is correct or not. If the boss will check the file if the file is correct or not, and if the boss satisfied with it, the boss will click confirms. And here is the submission for project B. It not start yet, so it will be 0 like this. So the next one is calendar. Calendar for boss is have a personals. It's different from the workers interface. The boss interface have for calendar have personals. So this is when the boss with the his workers. This is when him with the others company. So if the boss want to create a new activity, the boss will click the new activity. It's supposedly to create a new activity. I'm sorry, it's supposedly to pop up. I'm sorry to take your time. Will be like this. Confirm. We'll choose the type. If you want the workers activity, we'll choose this. If the boss want the personal, he will choose this. So the name of the activities, the date of the activities, and click the confirms. So that's all for calendar. So the report I will pass to Is. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Iskandar. Okay, for the next page is the report page. So why does this page important is because it is useful to help us to solve any problem that face from the boss or employees. This page allow a person to tell a report, for example, if they are having a problem to upload a file to the website. So they can write a report through here. This page interface is for the boss, and this page interface is for the employees. The page layout is similar, that contains a form that user need to fill, such as date form, which is here, a name, email, the report subject, and the complaint description in detail, so they can fill their report here. After that, they can send the complaint by clicking this button.
Back to me, Muhammad KHALIQ. I will be explaining about the benefit of our ECS prototype. The main benefits of our ECS prototype compared to other information system is that it can help employer and employee to streamline and smoothen the workflow of a lot of projects. ECS will compile all of the workflow like creating a project, submitting a task, communication, company meeting, and many more into one system, like for example, our prototype that my group member have shown before. Because of this, our ECS prototype can lead Adam's company to be more productive because it can narrow down a lot of unnecessary process with the help of the system. The second benefit is that our ECS prototype enable both employer and employees to work remotely from home. This is very beneficial, especially during our current pandemic situation. ECS can help Adam's company to work on projects without having to be in their workplace by providing an online system that handles all of the workflow. This will help keeping Adam's company running even during this pandemic. The third benefits of ECS prototype is that it enables company to minimize their resources and keep their costs down. For example, if a company implement ECS into their system, a lot of their projects can be completed in a short amount of time before the appointed deadline arrives. This can impact the company resources being used on projects. The longer a project is being worked on, the more resources is going to be wasted. So, by implementing ECS into Adam business, we can guarantee that it will save a lot of important resources. The last benefit is connected to saving time. This benefit can be tied down with the second benefit, which is helping employer to work remotely. By having an ECS system, it can enable employer and employee to fulfill their tasks remotely through the network. Like for example, employees can submit their completed tasks or share any information into their system without having to meet their colleague. This, in short, will save a lot of time being wasted on things such as traveling to the workspace. To summarize the benefit parts of ECS, we can fully state that this is the best information system that Adam company can implement into their system. It's offer the best benefit compared to other IS and is the easiest to be used by any company. And that brings us to the end of our presentation, which is the conclusion on what we gained as a team from completing this assignment. Our team can proudly say that we have gained a lot of knowledge about ECS. And to us, the easiest part of doing this assignment is on the early stage of developing the prototype. Deciding the layout, interfaces, and what feature was needed to be implemented into our prototype turned out to be the easiest part of the assignment. We found that there is a lot of references of enterprise collaboration systems that are available in the web right now. Slack, Salesforce, and Google Suite are some of the great examples of ECS that we have researched during this stage. We take some features available on those software and implement it in our ECS prototype. The layout of our prototype was also based on those software. So this in short has helped us by cutting some process down. In contrast, the most difficult part for us is the main development of the prototype. Building an ECS prototype from scratch is very hard, especially for beginners like us. There is a lot of error, some miscalculation, and some adjustment during the development. We also have to cut a lot of ideas that is too hard for us to work on. But in the end, we managed to successfully develop a full-fledged ECS prototype that can be used by Adam's company. So that is all for our presentation. Me, Muhammad Khalid bin Muhammad Ashari, being appointed as the group leader for this team, want to say thank you to Madam Amelia for listening to our presentation, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you, Madam.